here is my camp. You can set up party camp at large Adra waystones found throughout the living lands. Nice. Setting up party camp will fully restore your health. In party camp, you can speak with companions, upgrade and enchant gear, cook, store extra items in the party stash, and collect god totems. Right, well, let's start off with chatting with Bro.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Okay, the exclamation mark above their head or next to their name means they do have something to talk with you about, but not in the open world, only at camp. Okay, well, that explains that. I asked about that previously.
For most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I have a unique connection to the Beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity.
I should ask you for some good campfire stories later.
I've got plenty.
Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than usual. Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the living lands?
Yes. I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out
Stranger
here,
things?
That's saying something. Sorry. These are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge.
That's nice.
Well, what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Something calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking.
Thank you.
It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
I really like Kai, but I don't know how much of that is me carrying over my like for Garrus with this VA, because he obviously sounds pretty similar. but I do like Kai so far. Okay, what can you tell me about... I assume I can ask all of these. What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the living lands. A scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other.
Great.
Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
I thought the Living Lands was full of eccentrics, exiles, and criminals.
Exactly. What's not to love?
Right, fair enough.
These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
The ultimate proving ground. A place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be, if you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But it is changing things, is that it?
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Remind me who Hilgard was? Was Hilgard the Emperor? Oh no. Hilgard is an Adiran ambassador dispatched to the Living Lands on a mission of peace and mutual cooperation. Headquarters at the embassy. Okay. Why is this old plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths like mine. Yeah.
No, Dream Scourge is different.
Okay.
It spreads all over. Still.
But it does
if you
look
see
really
any
similar
mushrooms
though.
sprouting up
It
anywhere
is like a
unexpected,
fungally look.
Let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and
I feel like
things
that's Cat.
that are likelier to kill you first.
I feel like that's the game writers being like, let's misdirect them and just have him say, nah, it's different. And it's not. I don't know. I've got questions about you.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
When did you come?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where, change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
Thirdborn is the main settlement in the Shatterscarp region of the Living Lands. It is primarily occupied by expatriates, sailors, soldiers, explorers, and merchants. You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
Okay, he does not want to tell me what happened. What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
That must have been before you restyled yourselves as the Royal Deadfire Company.
Not that long before, but yeah. Back then, we weren't even making pretenses at our purpose there. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Yikes. I want to see what he says to yikes.
I was young and naive, and maybe that's no excuse. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted.
and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Desertion is a serious crime.
That's why I never returned home.
Fair enough.
There were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
You're originally from Rawatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales?
We have Almauer in Adir too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rowatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
I mean, you were a mercenary.
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
Oh. Is there actually a card game in this game, or is that just a line? I've been to Rawatai. I remember near constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenches?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Sounds unpleasant.
Then it won't surprise you that many leave. And not just because of the hardships. The land can't support everyone. Not that we don't do our damnedest to beat it into shape. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rowatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Eora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionist.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
I mean, yeah.
And that's an interesting point coming from the Adiran Emperor's representative
Yeah, that is
in the
a
Living Lands.
very valid comeback. That is a very valid comeback that I forgot momentarily. Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh wait, have I not got any?
So did my commanding officers.
Okay, there is no more questions. Okay, that's all. I'll leave you to it. That was a good chat. That was a solid, like, 10-minute chat. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, so what have we got? Enchant unique weapons. Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented at the enchanting station. Augmenting replaces the original and is permanent and requires a variety of specific enchanting materials to perform. Select a unique weapon. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment. Cannot be undone. Okay. So I have a unique weapon though, don't I? Enchant unique weapons. I thought my grimoire was unique. Isn't it? Oh, hello. That's a lot of party camp things. Totems will provide powerful effects when active. Only one totem can be active at once. Okay. Sure. Yeah, isn't this unique? It says offhand unique. So why can't it be enchanted? I don't know. Upgrading items. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials of the corresponding type and quality. You may also combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. The results of your upgrade are displayed on the right side. That's a lot of shit. Materials come in numerous types. Weapon materials, metals, and woods are the primary things to upgrade weapons. Armor materials are skins, primary to upgrade armor. Herbs are used to upgrade everything. Adra, gems, are used to upgrade unique items. And enchanting materials are monster parts to enhance and augment enchantments. Okay. Okay, so like our common wand that takes 4 softwood branches and 2 paradisian ladders, and with that upgrade, that would upgrade it from, okay, yeah, so yeah, in the top middle of the screen is our current, and top right of the screen is what would happen. So we are common 0 at the moment, so we'd have to upgrade it 3 times to go to common 1, common 2, common 3, and then you would be able to upgrade it a tier to fine 0, fine 1, fine 2, fine 3, and then upgrade it another tier. Okay. And each sub-tier upgrade does increase damage. It would go up 6 if we did that. But I don't know if it's worth... Like, it's not like we're drowning in resources, right? We've only got 5 of these ladder things. We've only got 13 branches, so... I don't think I need to upgrade yet. I think it's probably better to save them until we find something better, maybe, that we want to upgrade. Potential. What about the unique? Does that the unique still only takes branches and ladders? 4 for the... This is going from tier 1 to tier 2. Maybe it costs more because it's unique, but that's already, like... We wouldn't even be able to do this. Like, if we did the wand level 1, we wouldn't have enough paradisian ladders to then do level 2 as well. So it does take quite a bit. So I think I'm going to not do any upgrading currently, because we have yet to run into a situation that feels like it needs it. And I don't want to upgrade something if I'm not going to be using it, like, in the long term necessarily. Rest for the night and exit. Okay, so once you make camp, you don't just like walk in and out freely. It's like you've made camp, now you need to rest. Okay, exit here. Okay, we have a little quest marker, I see, on our screen over here. What's up, my guy?
Thieves, letters won't...
Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
Who is Sansa? An eccentric but renowned Valian cartographer. He made a name for himself by mapping the perilous Deadfire Archipelago. His dog is named Caleb.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
Oh, we don't have enough intellect? Fuck. That sucks. That's the first time we've had a check that was 4. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible.
You can? Wait, you're pulling my leg, aren't you?
A little bit.
I apologize. Everyone must ask you such things.
Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me.
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
That probably describes half of Paradise.
Average build? Now, if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
You send your assistants out to the wilds? That sounds dangerous.
Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map,
The
I'll
writing
be
is
glad
pretty
to
good in this
pay
game.
For it. I may even have more work for you.
Paying work? Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere.
I do love
When he
me
last
some
wrote,
coin.
He was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Gearman's Dispatch. Wanted, Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant, Gearman, missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Gearman's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa. Pleased to report I've made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi? Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Gimond.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Indeed. So, journal. Upgrading material types, upgrading items, yep. Documents. That's that. Quest. Oh. That's a 3 skull? I don't know about that one, Chief. Also, if I select this, do they appear on the map? I doubt it. No, they don't. Okay. So, I don't want to keep that ticked. Wait, so does it show me where that one is on the map? No. Eastern side near a cavern. There's no, like, obvious cavern thing, but I guess we'll just stumble into that at some point, but it's a 3 skull level difficulty, so that seems like not something I want to be doing immediately. I don't know. Maybe when we level up a bit, right? So then we just have the main quest, pretty much. Pretty much. Plenty to explore. Can we go over this bridge? We can, by the looks of it. Oh, we can also just, like, walk up here. Didn't we see enemies? Wait, what's the sprout symbol? Ah. Sure. Didn't we see enemies when we tried to get over here before? Are there still enemies here? Or was I misinterpreting something? Potentially? That is certainly an option. Although, I could have sworn I just saw it again. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm going crazy. There's something down here that's...
That was the only thing keeping the creatures out. Or in.
I mean... Let's just be safe about this. We pop a save. And then we... head on in. Okay, I'm not immediately seeing anything.
You take lead.
Sure. Hello, Phantom. The Phantom of the Opera is here.
Make way.
Okay, pretty good. What does this glowing head mean? I don't know what the glowing head means. Primal wind. That's what I call it when I let out a massive fart. Yoink. Oh, I should sell some stuff, shouldn't I, before we head properly out into the wilds, because I think our inventory is getting fairly full. I know we can just, like, send it back to base camp, but we may as well just sell it, right? Get that sweet cash money. Huh. We can't open this door? Okay. I need to find this from the other side. We'll need to work our way around, I guess. Or, alternatively, I will simply walk through here. That also works. Oh, I see. And then I break that, and now the door can be opened. Hooray. I don't know what I expected. I don't know. I don't know what I expected, truly. That was maybe my dumbest move ever. Right, let's eat something. How much do these give again? Is a health potion always a full heal, no matter what? I think it might be. Nom. I'll do. Big boy chest. Wayfarer's boots and a lockpick. What, pray tell, are the Wayfarer's boots? The Wayfarer's boots... okay, so the item bonus is 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation, which is not something we've really had to deal with so far. The extra is you regen health while walking. That seems more useful than move speed. Move speed is like a nice to have, but passive health regen, that seems like really good, right? So, while standing still, it's not doing anything, but if I walk around... Okay, it's very slow, but it is going up. It is very slow, though. I guess so that you can't abuse it. Like, if it was already full after a couple of loops of this thing, then that would be abusable. But it is, like, almost imperceptibly slow. Like, you look at that bar, you can barely tell it's changing. It is. But it is so slight that I actually am not sure it's worth it. I actually don't think that's worth it. Like, that is ridiculously slow, actually. Yeah, let's just get the move speed. Let's just get the move speed, I think. And then what about, what else out here? Oh, that's bright. Do a bit of parkour. Can't go in here, can I? No. Is there going to be anything worth looting on any of these boats? Oh, hello. There's an axe. I can sell that. That's something. Whoa, I didn't expect to mantle that. Okay, we fully explored over there. Howdy. Oh, right. It takes 3 lockpicks to get this. I mean, sure, fuck it. Better be good. Golden selling. Okay, how much money is this? 96. Okay. Okay, that is very nice. Another gem. Some more of the ladder, the upgrade material. That's good. Okay, I think that was worth. That was a good amount of stuff and cash. a good amount of stuff and cash. Ladder back to where we just dropped
Unless you found the
into.
missing key, I can't really talk right now.
What missing key?
No, no. No, no.
Okay, we need a storeroom key. Alternatively, is there another way in? I wonder. Yum yum. Can I get on the roof somehow? It's slightly too high. It's real close. But unfortunately there needs to be one more step. And then I'd be able to get it, but there isn't. Sad times. Sad times for all of us. Okay, so I need to find a key, which could be fucking anywhere? Question mark.
You're finally here. Where's the rest of you? See, 6 soldiers. Ah, what's this regiment coming to?
Parkour! I like the parkour in this game. It's very forgiving. You can make jumps that you would not expect that you could make. Which is a nice feeling. If I look at the map, if I look over there, I am coming to this little bit. Okay. Huh. Like you can fuck your way around corners like that, which is quite kind. Ooh, hello. There's something down there. Can I just if I drop off here, am I gonna get full damage? No, I'm fine. Yoink. Well-worn book. Hello, this is a fucking long one. Strap in, lads. This book has clearly been read often. The lettering on its spine is faded and the pages are frayed. One page in particular is dog-eared and the book opens to it naturally, almost as if it expected you to navigate here specifically. An excerpt from this page catches your eye. It was dark as the Mequin hurried along the palace grounds to the royal stables. Court had adjourned for the evening, and the sun had retreated below the horizon hours ago. The hood of her cloak was pulled up tight over her head, concealing her features. Turning a corner, the Mequin's heart skipped a beat in her chest as she spied a pair of patrolling royal guards headed straight for her. She quickly ducked back out of sight and pressed herself up against the wall, breath held and heart threatening to burst straight out of her chest. Whether it was thanks to the guards' obliviousness, the Mequin's quick thinking, or just sheer luck, the pair walked right past the spot where their queen hid. Their queen, okay. Only after the guards were nearly out of sight did the Mequin release her breath with a shudder. Once she had regained her composure, the Mequin crossed the remainder of the grounds to the royal stables. As she stepped inside, she felt a tightness in her chest as she laid eyes once more upon the Emperor's master of horses. Her olive skin and almond eyes betrayed her Natlan heritage, and her wavy black hair cascaded down her back. When she spoke, her voice was low and husky. "You did not run into any trouble on your way here, I hope." The Mequin's only reply was to hasten over to her paramour and throw her arms around her. There she stood, with her lover in her arms for an eternity that was over all too quickly. Releasing a contented breath, the Mequin looked up to lock eyes with the master of horses. "No, no trouble. Though you know I would defy the gods themselves to be here with you, Quetztali." Quetztali let out one of those low chuckles that the Mequin had come to find so endearing. "I know, darling, I know." She whispered, eagerly pulling the Mequin with her to her bedchambers. "You must be sweltering in that cloak. Let's get you out of it." Was there a purpose to that book other than just someone being horny? Can't go in here. I was expecting that to lead to a quest or something. Nope. It's just someone being horny. Well, I hope you enjoyed me reading you that fine literature. Damn it, I didn't sprint. Pretty sure I can make this. It keeps knocking me off. Why is it knocking me off? Maybe if I do it from here. It's not sprinting when I click. I'm trying to do the old, like, short sprint followed by a jump, but it's not registering the short sprint. There we go. Usually you can do a pretty quick 1-2 sprint into jump and it'll just like register it and throw you further, but you've got to hold it for a moment longer. Just a smidge longer in this game, it seems. Sure. Recently written note. To my fellow soldiers, I've grown tired of the lack of respect from this ragtag militia. I know many of you feel the same, perhaps with the key to their precious storeroom missing. Oh, we found it. Nice. They'll learn some damned humility. It's much overdue. We can return the key after they've started treating us like the professional soldiers we are. Yoink. Can't go down there. Oh, we can parkour into that building. Nice, nice. Hardcore parkour! I hear a shiny. There it is. Ooh, very nice. Heavy armor. No thank you. Don't think we'll ever be wearing heavy armor. We have no way to reduce the stamina and essence loss for heavy armor. That upgrade thing only does light and medium. We can't interact with this wheel at all, can we? Doesn't look like it. Okay, there's another thing over here, but if I drop down in there, that looks very one way. The fuck is that? Okay, that was...
With all the new folks in town,
the
it's been
catch.
harder to get a good day's catch.
Yoink. I like how much room you have to do all this parkour. It's very deliberately designed to let you jump about all over the rooftops and everything, which is nice. Great swords, deal very high damage and stun. They have high block efficiency, but they swing slowly with high cost to swing the thing. Okay. Swingers beware. I assume these are friendly. Friendly doggos. Oh, wait, there's another chest over there that I missed. Doop-a-doo. Don't fuck it up. Okay, so that's down there. Easiest way in would be like here. We can break that. Do we want to break that? I don't think there's a reason to go that way. Who's been leaving cash up in the fucking ceiling? What are you doing? Where shall I store my cash? I know. The loft. What? Are you high? Doesn't look like there's anything over there. So I think let's drop down. With a little boop. Anything squidged down this bit? Nope. Lovely. How's our inventory doing for space right now? Ooh, 149 out of 156. Okay, we are gonna have to go sell, like, imminently. Get that exclamation mark out of there! Okay. So they're building ships here. Shipyard. Very nice. I'm going to go open the storeroom before I forget that that is a thing that I can do. God damn it. The one time I need to really not miss the jump. What do we got? Yum yum. Okay, you know what? Not that exciting. Gonna be honest. Not that exciting of a find. But oh well. Hey, it's open.
Not now.
You were talking about it being locked. It's open. I guess they don't realize. Okay. I kind of want to go over here to sell. There doesn't seem like there's anywhere else to sell. So I guess let's real quick dip back here and get all this shit out our inventory. Food and stuff doesn't take up any weight. It's purely like weapons and armor, I think. I don't think accessories take up weight. I think it's just the weapons and armor. All right, lad.
Nice to see.
Right. So I want to go to your inventory. Okay, so the gems are purely used for selling. Sell to any vendor for a high price. 67. Sell both of them. Yes, please. And the agate. Lovely. Right. We're not selling the unique, I don't think. We're not selling anything we're wearing. That seems pretty useless. The regen is so slow that I feel like we're never going to use that again, so I will sell that unique. Bows. When we have a bow, don't we? Oh wait, no, we unequipped it for the mason shield. We'll sell one bow. Great sword, never gonna happen. Heavy armor, never gonna happen. Axes, no. Daggers, no. We don't need 2 common grimoire of the elements. We don't need multiple maces. Pistols, let's get rid of 1. Will we ever use a pistol, actually? Eh. What? We're wearing the common mail. Yeah, we're wearing medium armor because we got the upgrade that makes it the same as what light armor was originally, right? So I guess let's stick with that and we can get rid of the light stuff. Yeah. And then this stuff is all this doesn't take up any weight, so we don't need to sell any of that. So our weight limit is now down to 44. That's still quite a lot. I don't know that we necessarily... Like, the pistol on its own is 4. We're not going to use a pistol. I don't need to keep a pistol. Am I going to use a bow either? It's possible because bows are long range and magic is medium range. There is a world in which we cannot hit a target and we want to use a bow to do it instead. But then I just... If I want to do that, I should just play a fucking ranger. Really? I guess the medium armor is probably heavy, right? Yeah, the medium armor is 15. Ooh. Ooh. We don't love that. We do not love 15. Okay, well, we got rid of like 100 weight, so I think that's fairly good. I think we're doing all right. Did any of you sell lockpicks, and do you restock and shit?
Time to resupply.
No. Did you?
What?
No. I think one of them did, but I guess they don't resupply, so it is what it is. And then let us sprint back to where we were real quick. We're not actually that far away. Doopy-doo. Oh, sure. Am I blind? Where is it? Paradise Main Gate Travel Beacon. Ah, here it is. Hiding. We still have so much to explore, is the thing. I'm like, fuck, man. We're like 5 parts deep, and I've done like 1 big excursion out for a side quest, but like we haven't even done any main quest. And I'm thinking like, do I just keep exploring until I'm fully explored with the town? But like, there's all of this bit, there's that bit. Like, how many parts is it going to take to explore this all? Because I do want to do it, but also I'm worried that you guys might be feeling bored without main quest progression. There can't be that much more to explore, right? Surely. Surely. There cannot be that much more to explore. Hello. Love the colours. Very cool blue, very nice deep blue. And then it's got like a red face. It's nice.
We'll have to throw the lot out. Dummies. That's the third this morning.
Oh, wonder why. Is that a Dream Scourge thing? You're a merchant?
Welcome, Adiran. Something you need?
How do you know I'm a Deeran?
You have that look about you.
Great.
You carry yourself like you have something to teach us. I don't mean anything by it. Your money spends as good as anyone else's.
What do you sell? Nothing I want. Good chat. Okay, so you're any further this way and you're really leaving town at that point. What's the golf ball out here? Wait, there's enemies? Oh, the beetles are enemies, okay. Eye of Rimguard. That's a grenade, isn't it? I think. Okay, well we wouldn't go that way yet, I guess. Oh, there's just so much to explore. My brain is like, must see every inch of it. Must see every inch of it. Nom 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 nom. Okay, we've got a good chunk here. We've done a good chunk. I think we've pretty much. I mean, how into this bit can you actually get? Is this just for looks, or can you actually get in here? Okay, you can actually get in there. That is an explorable space. All right, okay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. There's people over there. Oh my god. We're never going to get to the main quest. Okay, well, I hope you like thorough playthroughs. Because I'm feeling very much in on this game. I'm feeling like this is going to be a thorough playthrough. Because, like, some games you're just like, you're not that into it. You just sort of beeline the main story. You don't want to explore every nook and cranny and do every side quest and everything. My vibe on this game after 5 parts is I very much want to explore every nook and cranny and do all the side quests and everything. That is the feel I'm getting. I'm really into this so far. Gorgeous world. I'm loving the wizard vibe. Just like running around doing my magic shit. I like Kai a lot. Cool companion. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So this is going to be a thorough playthrough, which does mean main story progress may be slow. Just warning you now. If you are wondering what sort of playthrough this is going to be, that is definitely, I mean, you've probably figured it out yourself after 5 parts, right? 5 parts and, like, no main story progress. But, yeah, that is what I'm feeling currently. So, hope you are down for that. If you are, then I hope to see you next time, because that is where we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more Avowed. Thanks for watching. See you then.